Welcome to the Shineforms video series. Shineforms is intelligent electrical inspection and testing software. Today we're going to take a look at Pirform's merge feature. Pirform's merge feature allows you to bring boards and observations from other certificates into another certificate. You can use this feature, for example, when you have multiple engineers working on a job and they are sending their work in to you. You could also use this feature if you wanted to split down a larger job that you're working on your own into smaller sections. In my copy of Pirform today, I have two EICRs, number 1 and number 2, both attached to job 1. Let's have a look at what's in them. If I open up EICR 1 and go to Board Manager, you'll see that Engineer A has sent 5 boards in, DB1 to 5, and they've used their made-up test instrument with serial numbers all 1. If I go to the main form and into Observations and Recommendations, you can see that Engineer A has added an observation at DB1. In that observation, Engineer A also added a photo, and if we double-click on that, Pirform's photo editor shows us that photo. Looking at EICR 2, you can see it's very similar. It's done by Engineer B, again using a made-up instrument. It has DB 6 to 10, and in the main form and observations, that engineer has added an observation at DB 10. Today, I'm the QS, and I want to create a new certificate into which I'm going to add the boards and observations from these two engineers, and I'm going to work on that certificate and prepare it for issue. To start that off, I'm going to click New Certificate. I'm going to call it EICR Main. I'm going to make sure that I'm the QS, and I'm going to give it no boards. The reason for that is I'm going to bring the boards in from the other two EICRs. If I click OK, Pirform goes ahead and creates that EICR for me, and I can just click Save and then close the certificate. To merge boards and observations into our new main certificate, select that certificate in the home screen. Then click on the Create Certificate menu in the ribbon, and you can see the first item says Merge Boards and Observations into EICR Main. Let's click on that. This opens the Pirform Certificate Merge Wizard. The first page of the Merge Wizard shows us the other certificates that are available in your copy of Pirform. I'm only seeing 2 here because they're all I've got in my copy, EICR 1 and 2. If you have more of them, you can use the Find box up here to help you search for the certificates you want. When you find them, click on them to select them. Alternatively, you can use the buttons down here to select all or to toggle your selection. We're going to select them all. Let's click Next to proceed through the Merge Wizard. The next page in the Merge Wizard shows us the boards that are present in the certificates we selected in the previous step. If you don't want to bring them all through, just select the ones that you want. Today, we're going to select them all and bring them all in. You can see at the top you also have a Find box to help you find the boards that you're looking for. Just click Next to proceed to the next stage. The Merge Wizard now shows us a summary of what's about to happen. It tells us it's going to merge 2 certificates into EICR Main. It tells us the total number of boards and observations that are coming in, and it tells us some information about the source certificates. It also tells us to note that no changes are made until we have reviewed the merged certificate. That's nice to know because we're not going to make any changes until we're completely happy and have seen them. If you want to make some changes at this stage to your selections, you can click back up here Alternatively, you can click Cancel down here to abandon the whole process. We're going to click Merge Certificates to proceed with the merge. Pirform goes ahead and merges it. We'll click Finish, and that will open the certificate. Again, no changes have been saved at this stage, but if we go to the Board Manager, we can see the boards from our two engineers, from those two certificates, have come into the main certificate. If we go to the main form and click in Observations and Recommendations, let's make a little bit of space by minimizing this. I'm going to drag the Photos area down a little bit, so we can see here that the two observations from Engineer A and from Engineer B have been brought in. And here's our photo that's come in from Engineer A. So I'm happy with this. I can just click Save at any time, or I can go to Print Preview, and I can just scroll through the PDF. And if I look further down, you'll see the engineer's details and their signatures, etc. have all come through. When you're happy with that, just click Save and close the certificate. Today we've seen how you can merge boards and observations from one or more other certificates into your main certificate. In another video in this series, you can see how Pirform's merge feature helps you handle updated jobs coming in from engineers in the field. In the meantime, you can find the documentation for the merge feature on our website. Go into the documentation link at the top, into the Pirform section, and you can see merging certificates. Shows you everything you saw today. For more information, visit our website at www.shineforms.co.uk or follow us on Twitter @ShineForms. Thank you for watching.